Do you feel like meetings are zapping your energy and making you crazy? Well, maybe you're not doing them right. Let me tell you about 3 things you can do to make every meeting count, coming up next on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Hi, I'm Liz, the Project Skills Mentor, and meetings can be killing. So how can you make meetings more effective? Every meeting should have a purpose. What do I mean by that? You should know what you're trying to accomplish, who needs to be there in order to accomplish it, what pre-work needs to be created, and when and where you're going to hold that meeting. Every meeting should have a plan, and that can be an informal one like this one. This is an informal plan. If I'm having a one-on-one meeting, I'll start with, okay, what are we talking about today? What's our topic, our agenda, or our goal? And then I'll write down the key decisions taken and any actions we need to follow up on. If you're not making notes on informal meetings, you may be missing a trick. If in doubt, people will come back to my binder to find out what was agreed. Now, if you're having a formal meeting, that should be a meeting with a document that is known in advance and documented in advance about what the goal is, who will attend, the date, the time, the place, but also what are the tasks we're going to review? Is there any pre-work that needs to be done? Again, make sure you're documenting the actions and any important decisions taken. Read those out in the meeting so that when everyone leaves that meeting, they're all on the same page. That is true whether you're having a quarterly steering committee or a weekly team meeting. And if you want to know more about the kinds of meetings that need that formal planning, check my blog. The link is below. And then, of course, meetings are meant to move something forward, whether it's a workshop format or a stand-up meeting. Either agree on status, agree on a decision, or agree on a group of actions to be taken. So you need to make sure you're following up on those actions. How do you do that? Well, you can do those in normal status meetings, or you can do those in follow-up meetings on one-on-one. Either way, you'll want to make sure you're documenting that in whatever system you're using and going back and checking off your informal meeting actions so that you make sure you followed up their closed issues and you don't need to escalate or further address the issue with the person who needs to do that action. And here's an example of how I handle the action item list coming from all of my informal meetings into a formal action list at the very front of my informal meeting binder. And again, you can do this electronically, but I just happen to do it this way to keep my actions clear and my eye on the ball in an easy, very simple way. You know, leaders need to lead by example. And if you're running effective and efficient meetings and not wasting people's time, they're going to appreciate that and they're going to learn from you. Learning by example, this is how we create high-performing teams for meetings. Meetings can be more effective and efficient if you have a purpose, have a plan, and follow up. It's a simple process that makes teams more highly effective. And if you found this video useful, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. And if you want more on productivity and increasing your team's effectiveness, check out these videos. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.